So basically, for me, my experience, and I think it's important to highlight what happened during the overdose because it's gonna hopefully discourage people to keep going down the same road of abusing cocaine or whatever drug it is. Really, they're all going to lead you to the same sort of path. It's a continuous thing. But anyway, the night of my overdose, that was back in January of 2023, and I pretty much I went on a particularly heavy binge, and I ended up just drinking more alcohol than usual. I ended up having probably like 3 to 4 grams of cocaine in one night, just all in one go, and it was really chaotic and self-destructive, and I think it got to a point where I was genuinely suicidal, and I didn't really want to live anymore. So I wasn't afraid of any of the side effects or the potential of an overdose. But what I didn't realize was that once I actually did overdose, I realized that, okay, this is something that is going to actually, take my life away from me. My mom's going to experience a life without a son in it. My brothers and sisters are going to not have a brother anymore. And I kind of owed it to them to actually stick around and focus on overcoming my addiction. And weirdly, an overdose actually saved me in a roundabout sort of way. And when I was sat in the back of an ambulance and I just overdosed, I got detained by the police, and I was sat in the back of the police car, and I just I was so much of an addict that at the time I was thinking to myself, is there a way that I can get out of this situation and get more cocaine? That's how obsessed I was with the drug, and it just took over every part of my life. And then it was only that I realized that, like, okay, I could have done some serious damage to my heart. I could have, ruined my life for good. I realized that I have to stop. I have to make this a priority. And it is the best thing I ever did, honestly. Despite it being the hardest thing I ever did as well. And just seeing how your addiction affects other people, seeing how it slowly ruins your life, it's a huge motivator to just change for yourself, for other people, but most importantly for yourself. And I made a complete mess of myself that night. I was really just in a state, like cutting up my body to pieces, just falling around things in the house. I didn't know what was going on. I was sleep deprived. I was in a state of psychosis. I was just terrified. I knew my life was coming to an end, and there was nothing I could do about it in that moment. But getting clean, getting sober is the best thing that you can possibly do. So I hope this story, as grim as it is, gives some motivation to people in some way, and discourages you from going near cocaine. And because if it happened to me, it can happen to anyone, and I don't want anyone else to experience the pain that I've experienced. So yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it.